Have you ever wondered how the stamen, the structure of stamen, how in real life actually look? This is how it look. This is the actual structure of a stamen. This is not a diagram. This is actual structure. Good morning, guys. In this very beautiful day, we are here to discuss this topic, and this topic is structure of stamen. Okay, and what is stamen? Stamen is male reproductive organ in the flower. Okay, so let us begin without any delay. So here, see, let me just clear you one thing. In structure, we are going to study two kinds of structure. Okay, external structure of stamen we are going to cover first of all. Secondly, we are going to cover internal structure as well. Internal structure is nothing but its anatomy. We're going to cover the anatomy of an anther as well. So be with me. Okay, let us begin. So if you talk about the external structure of stamen, then stamen consists of two parts. Yes, stamen consists of two parts. What are those? See, here you can see this whole part is considered as stamen. This whole part is considered as stamen. Yes. But what's more interesting in here is stamen basically divided into two parts. So the basal region, the basal part, that is in the shape of long slender stalk. Okay, long slender stalk portion is called as an filament. Okay, this is called as an filament. And the topmost region, which is having the sole important function in the reproduction, because it produces pollen grains. This part is called, topmost region of an stamen is called as an anther. Anther is bilobed structure. What does it mean? Let me just draw the diagram of the anther. This is how the anther look, right? This is having the two lobes here. Okay, lobe number 1, lobe number 2. So as the anther contains two lobes, that is the reason why it is called as an bilobed. Yes or no? And each lobe, okay, each lobe consists of two thecas. Okay, the diagram for this theca is provided in the next slide. What we have understood from here, from this discussion here, is stamen is bilobe structure. Bilobed, why it is called as bilobe? Because it consists of two lobes. Okay, and each lobe consists of two thecas. This is in the case of dioecious flower. So what does it mean? What is dioecious flower? See, when in a flower only one sex organ is present, that kind of flower is called as a dioecious flower. One sex organ, that means either it may be male sex organ or female. Okay, but only one sex organ present in the flower. That kind of flower is called as a dioecious flower. But in the case of monoecious flower, both male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ is present in a single flower. Okay, in a single flower there is presence of two sex organs. That kind of flower is called as an monoecious flower. Now that was all about the external structure. Now let us move into the internal structure, that is anatomy of anther. So now let us discuss about the internal structure of anther, or we can rather say structure of microsporangium. Just look into it. Here we have the anther is protected by 4 wall layers. Okay, 4 wall layers is present. Okay, so outermost layer is called epidermis. Inner to that there is presence of endothelium, that is a second layer. This is a first layer, this is the second layer. Okay, Middle layer is present in between endothelium and tapetum. So that's why it is called as a middle layer. Okay, it is the third layer. And finally we have tapetum. It is the final and fourth layer. Okay, tapetum encloses sporogenous tissues. Tapetum encloses sporogenous tissue. What is sporogenous tissue? Sporogenous tissue is called as an PMC. So what is PMC? P for pollen, M for mother, C for cell. In combination we can say pollen mother cell. So sporogenous tissue is diploid in form, diploid in chromosomal state. Okay, sporogenous tissue undergoes meiosis. As a result, finally it forms spores, and these spores are called as in pollen grains. Okay, so the process of formation of pollen grains from the sporogenous tissue, this process is called sporogenesis. And this is the topic for next video. In next video we are going to discuss about the sporogenesis. That is all for today. Thank you for joining in. Falgun signing out.